Ladies and gents, welcome to this week's Random Camps, the series that tries to find some of the hidden gems in the wasteland. Now as ever, Silver Bunny has been very busy trying to find some of these awesome builds for us, so let's see what she's come up with. Okay, let's get to it. Camp number 1, we have the Ranger Base build by Knight Rage. No, Rage, yeah. So what the bloody hell is going on here then? I'm seeing a boat on top of a rock for no explicable reason. Truth be told, it is absolute madness, but I like it because it's insane. Straight up here now, I have no idea what this camp's supposed to be. I don't know what it's doing. There's a lot to unpack, so let's do our best, but I'm not promising anything. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I must say the decor in this place is really cool. There's a lot of junk scattered around. The way it's been done is pretty decent. I just wish there was more buildings here and a bit more sense as to what was going on. Why say it's not a bad camp? I actually like it because it's just all over the place. I just don't have a clue where to start with it, to be honest with you. It is giving off Outpost vibes, to be fair, and I do believe that's a new pre-existing location in Skyline Valley, and if it's the place where I'm thinking of, he's actually incorporated that build into it really well. But yeah, other than that, I really can't glean too much more from it. Aye, very unusual camp. Definitely a standout one. So what have we got next? It's the Ashy Home by Flip Armor. Flip Armor? I don't bloody know. I give up with half of these names these days, Bunny. So yeah, this is totally different to last camp we looked at. We actually know what it is. It's a really well put together log cabin. In terms of its actual construction, it's nothing too complicated, but that's the beauty of the log cabin set. It looks good in pretty much any application. I tell you what else looks bloody good as well. Underpinnings, and this place has got them. Yep, favourite camp of the video, purely and simply for that reason. So, as well as the log cabin, oh, I've just noticed them brick walls that emerged there. Very nice indeed. Sorry, yeah, as well as the log cabin, we've got this fantastic looking garage. I actually prefer this to the log cabin, but that's because it's my style of build. Plus, I love being in a garage. I would quite happily live in my garage. Well, I need to have one first. What I'm trying to say is garages are cool and they're filled with interesting shit, and this one's no different. Take a look at interior in there. Pretty well decorated. I'm rather impressed by that. The decor doesn't just stop in there either. The cabin itself is very well fleshed out. Yeah, you've done a real good job on this. Decent camp build. Right, so for build number 3, we have the Rosemary Village by, what the fucking hell is that name? Bunny, I'm sure you're doing this to me on purpose now. Honestly, there's at least 3 camps in every video that she makes that I can't even begin to pronounce that, but we'll have a go. We'll give it a go for shits and giggles. Yamanekasara Kurara. Nope, not happening. Not even going to attempt to repeat that. From now on, your name is going to be Frank for the rest of this video. So the first thing I want to say, Frank, is this camp is absolutely incredible. The way you've made them steps going down through your village, out the brick walls, sublime. That looks absolutely stunning. It's perfect. Your location choice is perfect too. How you've incorporated the pre-existing structures into your little town from the White Springs. Very clever indeed. It helps to fill up this little village that you've made here, and we've not even touched on the village, have we? The dude's made an actual full-on village, and I love these kind of builds. When they're done right, they're amazing. And this one by Frank is no exception. Now, I don't expect massive levels of decoration in these kind of builds, and we don't see too much in this one either. But the little bits of decor that we do see is properly well done. Yeah, this is a cool camp, this, Frank. Very impressive indeed. Camp number 4, we have the NCA Cafe by Tyrant Raven. First impressions, amazing exterior. Nice simple shape to it, nothing too fancy, but it does look like a realistic cafe. I like how you've added little splashes of colour to it as well, with the little sign that you've made and the Nuka-Cola barriers. Does break it up a bit. Nice little parking area too, fair play to you. Now, if we stick our noses inside of this gaff, we can see the masterpiece that is the decor in this place. Guys, look at that display cabinet. That's the first time I've seen that done, and it looks bloody spot on. I've never seen walls used in that fashion. Yeah, I've seen them doubled up and tripled up and whatnot, but not to make a display case. That is very clever indeed. And look at all the little ornaments you've got inside as well. Ingenious idea, actually. I do like that. As for the rest of the interior, apart from that kitchen, it's actually quite plain. There's not too much going on, but it does look like a cafe. Overall, awesome camp. I've just noticed you've made a bog roll holder out of a light as well. Clever. Very clever indeed. Right, for our final build, we had the Wanderers Camp, and sorry that I'm blasting through these, I'm just very pushed for time this weekend. This is by Mystic Storm 9431. That name actually rings a bell from somewhere. Right, first thing I want to say about this, what a fantastically scrappy build. This thing does look like it's been thrown together. If you like immersive camps and you want to try building them, try aiming for something like this, because this just, it's the nail on the head. It's perfect. Seriously now, Mystic, this is probably one of the most immersive and actual wastelandy looking camps I've seen in the randoms. Very, very impressive work. Now, as well as this ramshackled, fantastically crap looking building, we've actually got a high level of detail as well in terms of decor. It's everywhere, but it's been very well placed. Take, for example, the tyres that have been merged into the ground. Very clever touch. We've got the picture frames on the floor. Again, nice little bit of building trickery. Seriously, the more that you look at this, the more details you find, and you realise just how expertly crafted this build is. Solid job. The interior, very much the same as well. Packed full of details, junk it, scrap it. Great use of the chessboards for all the junk as well. This is one seriously well put together build, guys. Make no mistake. I know some of you probably think, TNG, why do you get so excited over the scrappy looking stuff? Well, it's because it's so hard to build. Clean kind of stuff you can get away with just putting down a good looking house and filling it full of clean furniture, which we have a lot of in the game, and it doesn't have to blend in with anything. When you're building immersive stuff, it has to look pretty much like Bethesda's put it there in the wasteland. It's not easy. Mystic hasn't had any problems at getting that scrappy vibe though. This looks at home in Fallout, and if I didn't know any better, this could be a Bethesda location. Like I say, one of the most convincing immersive camps I've seen in the randoms. And yeah, that about wraps it up, guys. Again, sorry for blasting through it. I've just really pushed for time. Thank you to all the builders for letting Buddy film these camps and allowing me to show them on the channel. And a massive thank you to Silver Bunny for doing all of this work. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't show me all the love. Share it. Head on over to Silver Bunny's channel and give her a sub, give her a like, whatever you want to do. There's a link down in the description. Anyhow, as we say it north, I'll love you and leave you. And I'll catch you next one. Have fun, everybody.